Hey everybody. Unfortunately, my plane is going to be delayed by about 3 hours, so I'm not going to be able to make it for even like a remote session of class tonight. So I have prepared an extensive PowerPoint and also this screencast for you. So I'm actually going to, I'll take little breaks, but I will walk you through everything you need to do tonight's assignment for the coming week. It's what we would have done in class anyway, but this is a more hopefully efficient way of doing it, considering I cannot be with you, and because it's obviously the day of, I can't find someone to cover the class for me either. Um, as I said before, next week I would love to meet with some of you just to make sure that all of our loose ends are figured out. So I will be on campus earlier. I can be on campus around 4 o'clock next Wednesday. If you want to come early and before your seminar class and just kind of touch base and make sure everything's good. It's not required. I'm just saying I'll be on campus next Wednesday for you. Okay, so here's what is expected. What I need you to do tonight is we're going to take your presentations and you're going to actually put them in Zaption. So what I mean by that is you're going to take your presentations, which should be mostly done by now. You're supposed to create some sort of digital tool for them. And so what I'd like you to do is you're going to use a tool called Screencast-O-Matic, or any other screencasting tool that you want, to record your screen and then take that video and then you're going to make it more interactive. So as a presentation tool. So I've actually walked through every single step here. So that's all that's due by this Sunday night. Next Sunday is going to be your final 2-page paper and also your final written signature assignment. And again, I'll go over a couple examples of those today on here in a separate screencast just to make sure we're clear on that. Because again, I can't be there. So here's what we're going to be doing. First, you're going to download Screencast-O-Matic. For those of you with Windows, here's the link. If not, go to Screencast-O-Matic. Is the one I recommend because it's just easier and free. Watch out for the false downloads. I'll show you what I mean by that. When you go into Screencast-O-Matic, I would do the download and install, but when it takes you to that page, it's a little bit dodgy. Like this and this are not Screencast-O-Matic. They're advertisements. It's kind of messed up that they put those there. What you instead want to make sure you click on is this big one right here in the middle. So you click on this, and that'll actually be the one that's going to download it for you. Just give it a second. Again, don't click here. It's something else. That's what you want. Okay, so Screencast-O-Matic looks like this. Very quick demo here. You can skip ahead if you've already seen this. You're going to use the free version. And then what you're going to do is simply, I'm recording the entire screen. You can see that it can record yourself in there too if you want. If you don't want that, just click this little button here, say off. And then when you click record, I'm now making a recording of a screen recording, which is kind of awkward, but that's okay. And then when you're ready, so you do your presentation here, go through your PowerPoint, your Prezi, your Powtoon, your Google Earth, whatever it is for you're talking about. Again, your presentation needs to be talking about what it is and why it's enhancing the lesson. When you're done, click over here and notice that it's paused. Again, Windows, same kind of thing. Just click done. And then if you want to just publish straight to YouTube, you can. Or you can publish to video file, which is what I just like a little more control. I like to keep my video there. Keep the options, that's no problem. Click Save Video. Save it where you want to save it, on the desktop maybe. I'm going to call mine Demo. Okay. It's going to save it. And that's all you need. Okay, so I'm going to click back. So close that. I'm done with Screencast-O-Matic now. Then you're going to go to YouTube. Okay, so as the PowerPoint then shows. Okay, let's go and upload to YouTube. So I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to sign in. Okay, I've already signed in. Again, if you have a Google account, you've already signed in. Click Upload. You can either select public or unlisted here. I'm going to make mine unlisted. I'm going to select my file. It's going to be my demo. Okay, it takes just a second to upload. It takes obviously longer when you have a longer video. You don't need, if you want to put like your name here, that'd be great, and then maybe put like your description, but it's not super important. Again, just make sure it's not a private video. It has to be unlisted or public. I'm going to click Done. Okay, so it's going to be processed, and that'll just take just a second. So now what I'm going to do, I've uploaded my video, and once it's done processing, click the share button down here, and then copy this link here. Then you're going to go over to the new, so that's, you're done. Your video's uploaded, it's on YouTube, that's great. Go to zaption.com. Okay, I'll go and sign out for you. You can see everything. Click login, or if you need to create an account, but I recommend just signing with your Google account. You have to enter your stuff once and then it'll remember it. Okay, all these steps are here as well. Zaption, create tour. Okay, and I'm going to go here and I'm going to say new tour. And I'm going to paste. Remember, I copied this link from over here, right? So I'm going to just take that share link, copy it again there. It's going to find it already. I'm going to add it. Now it's unavailable only because it's still processing. Oops. Okay, so once it's done processing, we can use that. As I've shown before, when you're in the middle of a Zaption tour, what I'd like you to do is really be thinking about what kind of questions you want to ask. We've talked about before how questions students ask can actually drive what they understand, right? So I want your questions that you're asking your fellow students and me, I want them to reflect actually what, that should reflect your learning. So ask me questions about pedagogy. Ask the viewer questions like, I mean, these are your peers, right? So you could say things like, how would you have differentiated this? Or what kind of formative assessments would you have used, right? Make sure that their standards are good. Make sure their objectives. You could ask someone to restate the objective in your own words, perhaps. Everything that you ask is kind of how I'm going to be kind of grading this. So there's different question types in Zaption. For the free version, you can have open response, and all you do is you have to just simply drag it over to the right. You can say how long it's going to appear, if you want to have it pause the video, whatever, okay? And as it goes through, you're just going to have different question types throughout. If you want to do something like the Alan November type that we had, that might be only available for premium, but you can do premium for free for like 30 days, I think. So might as well just say upgrade to premium for a while and just do it for this purpose of this class. That would be the discussion that we had, and so we just put a discussion, and then trash this one first. Okay, it has to wait for the video to process, obviously, right? So anyway, the discussion one is this one here, and you can tell it how long it wants the discussion to be. And again, that's kind of nice. If you want people just to make notes on your presentation as you go through, you can do that too. Okay. And so this, I need by this Sunday. If you want to work on it in class time now, that's totally fine, of course. And I want you to put a forum on there. So, and that should be good. If you have any questions, please email me. What we could do is try and get on Google Hangouts tonight, perhaps, once I get in. I don't know. I think I'll be getting in around 7:30 now to Dallas, though. So I'm not sure when I'll be able to catch up. But again, I'd love to make sure that everyone understands the assignment. Again, I apologize for last time and also this time. But there you have it.